Hi everybody, thank you so much for being here. My name is Susan Giacona and I'm from Houston. I'm a singer-songwriter and we're going to do 6 songs for you tonight. I'm going to tell you a little bit about each one. And this is Derek Neese. Derek is going to be playing for me for all 6 songs. So let's do it. Oh, let me go ahead and tell you that the first song is going to be Where Will I Be? Where Will I Be was the single of the year for the Texas Country Music Association last year. And I wrote it with Chris Ising and Marla Rubenstein. The Darren Morris Band cut it. And so real thankful for them for loving it and for it turning into the single of the year. So let's do it. Looking for courage at the bottom of a whiskey. I'm gonna need it when the heartache hits me. 'Cause there was no change in your mind. Now I'm sitting here single tonight. My friends are saying I'll be okay. Living without you ain't the worst thing anyway. It's supposed to be for the best, but I got a feeling I ain't feeling it yet. Where will I be when your goodbye catches up to me? Will I be reaching across the bed where you used to sleep? Where will I be when you cross my mind, like you're probably gonna do about 1,000 times? When it knocks me to my knees, holding the broken pieces of me. Where will I be when your goodbye catches up to me? Where will I be? Telling myself I'll be alright. I just gotta get on with my life. Breaking up thing ain't the worst part. What's coming next is gonna hit me hard. Where will I be when your goodbye catches up to me? Will I be reaching across the bed where you used to sleep? Where will I be when you cross my mind, like you're probably gonna do about 1,000 times? When it knocks me to my knees, holding the broken pieces of me. Where will I be when your goodbye catches up to me? Will I be hearing your name in a crowded room? Will I be watching the game like we used to do? Will I be telling mama, set one last chair for Sunday lunch? 'Cause you won't be there. Where will I be when your goodbye catches up to me? Will I be reaching across the bed where you used to sleep? Where will I be when you cross my mind, like you're probably gonna do about 1,000 times? When it knocks me to my knees, holding the broken pieces of me. Where will I be when your goodbye catches up to me? When I see that every day's the same, but everything's changed, where will I be? Where will I be?
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, welcome, Susan. We finally got you in the music room.
Thank you so much for having me be here.
Got that all worked
Live
out.
shows, all good. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do for you is called Loving Me Into the Light. And this song is actually being used in a movie. It's a movie about someone's life, and she's an incredible, she's a mentor to so many. She's a minister. She's changed lives. And right now everything is in the works, so I'm not actually at liberty to say whose life it's about. But it's called Loving Me Into the Light. I wrote this with Miss Megan Barker in Nashville and Lucy LeBlanc in Canada. So
Well, it's kind of spread out, isn't it?
yes, Skype is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. My heart was held together by a patchwork of scars from cuts that run both ways. 'Cause I've been hurt, and yes, I've made my share of mistakes. I raised a wall so nothing else could reach that far or cut that hard. Then you found me, and the walls began to break, the scars began to fade. Little by little, piece by piece, you reached the deepest, darkest part of me. You're getting me through day by day. You saw something that I just didn't see in me. Now you're loving me, loving me, loving me into the light. You wrapped your arms around me and whispered that you'll stay and never let go. Somehow you knew my spirit was waging war with my soul. I gave you more reasons to walk away than I ever gave you to stay. Baby, you're my angel, you made me who I am today. Little by little, piece by piece, you reach the deepest, darkest part of me. You're getting me through day by day. You saw something that I just didn't see in me. Now you're loving me, loving me, loving me into the light. Oh, oh, now you're loving me, loving me, loving me, loving me, loving me, loving me into the light, into the light, into the light. Thank you.
Hey Susan,
Yes, sir.
tell everybody how they can find you on that big old World Wide Web out
Oh, well, I'd love to, Randy.
there. Well, then we're in the right spot, aren't we?
We are. So let's see. My Facebook page is just Susan Giacona Music.
Okay.
My fabulous new website is www.susangiacona.com, and Giacona is Giacona. I'm on Instagram, Susan Giacona Music. Twitter is, I think, Susan Giacona 1 or something. I'm going to beg the person who has Susan Giacona to let me have Twitter name. Let's see. And YouTube is Susan Giacona Music.
Good. And we're going to have you on our YouTube as well, of course.
Yes.
What a we got a song here called Worth a Shot.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Let's see. That's a song that I wrote with, again, Lucy LeBlanc in Canada and Megan Barker in Nashville.
So, real quickly, tell people kind of how that works. You said Skype, but let people that might be interested in learning a little something, learn a little something.
Well, I write with people all over the world, and I do a lot of in-person writes. I'm actually in Nashville once a week every month.
Yeah.
But when I'm not writing in person, I'm writing on Skype.
Okay.
And so Lucy and I write a lot, Megan and I write a lot, and we're just so used to it. It's just like we're just all in the same room together. So it's something that you kind of have to get used to, I guess. Some people don't actually like to write on Skype. Have you ever written on Skype?
I haven't. I have to be
Yeah.
honest, I haven't.
Yeah, yeah. So
I have to stir myself just to write in walks Hatchie. So,
yeah.
so I understand about that. Well, worth is worth.
And you can do it in your pajamas. Yeah,
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go.
yeah,
Pajamas, what are they?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
worth a shot.
Randy, that's too much
Sorry.
information for us right
You
there.
kept going there.
Yeah, you can drink your coffee.
Mhm.
You can write with, your people in Switzerland and your people in, Canada, and it's just, it's a beautiful
All
thing.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it's worth a shot anyway.
Yeah, it is. I see what you did there.
Segway.
Yeah. This is a silly little fun song. Neon lights stood on my right, getting braver by the glass. Man's on fire, he can't help but admire where I'm shaving my asses. He's buying Alabama summer, says I'm a Georgia peach. Forgetting all our troubles ain't so out of reach. Tonight, we're gonna raise a glass and lift our spirits, getting higher by the minute. Yeah, we're gonna bring it tonight. He's betting on me taking a chance on a red hot Saturday night romance. He's pouring on the charm, giving it all he's got. It's worth a shot. Another drink, I'm starting to think. I pick it up what he's putting down. He leans in close. Next thing you know, we're on the dance floor spinning round. He's buying Alabama Slammer, says I'm a Georgia peach. Could be a long night, we'll have to wait and see. Tonight, gonna raise a glass and lift our spirits, getting higher by the minute. Yeah, we're gonna bring it tonight. He's betting on me taking a chance on a red hot Saturday night romance. He's pouring on the charm, giving it all he's got. It's worth a shot. He's buying Alabama Slammer, says I'm a Georgia peach. Looks like the Southern Belle might be his cup of tea. Tonight, gonna raise a glass and lift our spirits, getting higher by the minute. Yeah, we're gonna bring it tonight. He's betting on me taking a chance on a red hot Saturday night romance. He's pouring on the charm, giving it all he's got. It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot. Hey bartender, give me one of those.
All right.
Y'all like that? That's a fun little song.
It is. I want to know how many times it took you to learn that song and be able to sing it without falling over that chorus there. That is just a mouthful of words.
It is a mouthful of words.
It really is.
Kind of ear candy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it.
A couple times.
Yeah.
Just twice, Helen, really.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're such
I'm
a
a
pro,
professional, okay,
man.
Helen? Yeah. No, we got here at noon. Yeah.
Oh.
Kidding. Yeah, I've done it a couple times out live, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
It's a mouthful.
It is a mouthful.
You got a song called "She Just Wants to Be Free."
That's right. That's what's coming up next, Randy.
Yeah, tell me about that.
I wrote this song with Kevin Brandt, and Kevin is with Black Diamond Row Publishing, and Kevin has had several Billboard hits, and it's a pleasure to write with him, and I love this song. It was her last day of high school. 301, she'd be making her own rules. At the Freedom Bell, Well, she ran like hell, grabbed her purse and a pack of strikes, threw her books in the trash, raised her hands to the sky, 'cause this was the first day of the rest of her life. She's on her way, she didn't say goodbye. She's getting out of this little town while her dreams are still alive. Don't know where she's going, no guarantees. Only thing for sure, she just wants to be free. She don't know nobody, nothing. Her mama's in the ground and her daddy's in a bottle of gin. She cashed her part-time check and she headed out west. When she crossed the county line, she put on the gas and she never looked back, 'cause this was the first day of the rest of her life. She's on her way, she didn't say goodbye. She's getting out of this little town while her dreams are still alive. Don't know where she's going, got no guarantees. Only thing for sure, she just wants to be in the way the wind blows. Whatever comes tomorrow, she'll make it on her own. She's on her way, she didn't say goodbye. She's getting out of this little town while her dreams are still alive. Don't know where she's going, got no guarantees. Only thing for sure, she just wants to be free. Only thing for sure, she just wants to be free. Well, did we redeem ourselves after getting the words?
No, you can go back and sing when you do it.
You have a song called What's She to You?
Yep. So this one I wrote with Arvid Nielsen. Arvid is actually in Denmark.
Mhm.
Yes,
Wow.
he is. Arvid is really busy with, he sings overdubs for Disney.
Oh, wow.
And Arvid actually had a #1 a while back in Denmark. So quite an interesting, very talented fellow there.
Yeah.
And Lucy LeBlanc, again, my Canadian friend.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So talk about the Skype connection going on there. It was Denmark,
Yeah, well said.
Denmark,
Now,
Canada.
I'm curious, as far as being that you do co-write a lot of your stuff, who comes up with the idea for the song, or do you just brainstorm when you're on Skype, or how does that work?
You know, it's kind of a mix. I've got actually the last thing I'm doing today is one that I wrote. There was not a co-write, but I love co-writing, and I keep a list of ideas. Actually, today, while we were everybody was talking and everything, there was a few things that I heard here and there. I thought there was actually 2 things in particular that I wrote down. Yeah.
Bubbles?
Bubbles gonna be one of them. Yes, Bubbles and Stevie. There's a song, kind of like what is it?
Frankie and
Frankie
Johnny.
Frankie and Johnny. It's gonna be Bubbles and Stevie.
And
Yeah.
Frankie and Johnny was a murder ballad, so keep
This
that
will
in
not be a
mind.
murder
This will not
ballad.
be a
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to hear What's She to You.
Okay, well let's do it. Okay, camera off for me. My friends say you've been hanging out with that girl from work. What's that about? Let's say you give me the truth and I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Tell me what's she to you? Tell me, babe, are we cool? This talk's way overdue. Tell me, tell me, tell me, what's she to you? My gut says there's something I missed. I'll fight for us if I know what this is. Let's save it all on the line. Quick kiss to fix this. Tell me what's she to you? Tell me, babe, are we cool? This talk's way overdue. Tell me, tell me, tell me, what's she to you? What's she to you? What's she to you? What's she to you? Tell me what's she to you? Tell me, babe, are we cool? This talk's way overdue. Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me what's she to you? Tell me, babe, are we cool? This talk's way overdue. Tell me, tell me, tell me, what's she to you? What's she to you? What's she to you?
I think that all women can relate to that song at one time or another in their life, have felt like that and had to ask that question.
That actually wasn't my song idea.
No?
No, but I bet you probably might be right.
When
Should we take a poll?
I see the nature of a lot of your writing on the collaboration, one thing that I kind of wonder about is, what about that real songwriter inside of you? What song is the most important song you feel like you've ever written that you had to get out of you because it was welling up inside? It just felt like almost like giving birth.
Let me tell you a quick story. So I wrote a song 2 years ago called Walking Away from Heaven. And it occurred to me, there was something I saw on the news.
And that's the next song we're going to do.
It is, Walking Away from Heaven, actually. And there was something on the news about ISIS. We don't hear really much about ISIS right now, but for a while there we were hearing a lot of really horrible things. And I thought, what if you were this family saying goodbye to your father or your husband or your significant other, and they're going over there to face just some of the most brutal things that I've ever heard of, and brutal people, yes. And so I thought, they leave and they know what they're going into. And they're literally going from heaven to hell because their family is their heaven, and they're walking into hell. And so I wrote this song, and then fast forward 2 years, I got a message from the executive director of the Battleship Texas Foundation, Bruce Bramlett, and he had asked me if I would be interested in writing a song for them for their international PR campaign. Gosh, I don't know. Let me think about it. So yeah, yeah. So we had lunch, and he was telling me, what all they had going on. And so after lunch, I said, I wrote something a couple of years ago, and a friend of a friend actually contacted you about doing a video on the ship for this, but then it ended up being all this paperwork, and it was 10 pages of paperwork for the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department, and I just had lots of other things going on, so I thought, I'll put that on the back burner. And then I said, do you remember that? And he goes, I kind of remember that, but I didn't realize that was about this song. So here it comes back around, and I said, well, listen to it and let me know if this might fit what you need. And y'all, he called me back about 5 minutes later, and I thought he might have a little tear going on there because he was so excited. He loved it. And he said, this is exactly what we're looking for. We want like an anthem. We want the message. And so it's a song about the sacrifices that our service people make and that their families make. We spent 2 days filming on the ship. Battleship Texas Foundation, I just consider them family now. They've just been so good to me. So they licensed my song. We did this incredible video. If you want to go to the video, it's on YouTube, on my YouTube page. If you just go to Susan Giacona, Walking Away from Heaven. And it was just such an incredible experience. I mean, they used drones in the video, and I play two characters. I play this omnipotent character, if you will, sort of an angelic type character, who's telling the story, and I'm also a woman saying goodbye to her husband with her 2 small children. Oh wow! So it was powerful. I think it was powerful. It's the only ship to have ever had a tribute like that. Wow! Yeah.
Isn't it funny how that came full circle?
It really is.
So putting it on hold was the right thing to do.
It was the right thing to do. Yeah. So I'm just so honored that they wanted to use the song. And so that's one we're going to do for you now. You ready, Randy?
I'm hoping I am.
Okay. I never know with Randy. Is that a yes? Is that a... Yeah.
Could be.
Go ahead. Just ignore him.
Definitely, maybe.
Okay. First word. Okay. Heroes bringing liberty across the sea, leaving behind a home and a family. Bitter reminders, sweet freedom is earned free. He kissed the love of his life and his babies goodbye. That ship was leaving, time to fall in line. There were tears of pain and pride, side by side. Living a valiant life comes with sacrifice. The miles apart would not pull them under. He whispered, hold on tight, we're fighting the good fight together. And he was walking away from heaven to fight the fury of hell. Determined and bold, he knew deep in his soul he'd be back with a story of victory to tell. He loved his country and he loved her too. Leaving was breaking her heart, he knew. He said, I'm doing it for us, I'm doing it for you, I'm doing it for the red, white, and blue. Walking away from heaven, walking away from heaven, walking away from heaven, waving at her as he stood on the bow. Courage and steel would bring him back somehow. They had to be strong, they had to believe. Living a valiant life comes with sacrifice. The miles apart would not pull them under. He whispered, hold on tight, we're fighting the good fight together. And he was walking away from heaven to fight the fury of hell. his country and he loved her too. Leaving was breaking her heart, he knew. He said, I'm doing it for us, I'm doing it for you, I'm doing it for the red, white, and blue. Walking away from heaven, walking away from heaven. He was walking away from heaven, walking away from heaven. He was walking away from heaven, walking away from heaven, walking away from heaven, walking away from heaven, walking away from heaven. He walked away from heaven, he walked away from heaven, walking away from heaven, walking away from heaven. He walked away from heaven, he walked away from heaven.
Fantastic. I can see why they wanted you in that song
Thank
as
you.
part of their family for sure.
Thank you. It was just a really incredible adventure.
Not bad. Not
Yeah,
bad.
and it's part of history, so that's cool too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Well, I can't thank you enough for coming here today and sharing your beautiful music with us. And,
Thank y'all so much for having me. Thank y'all everybody for being here. It was really sweet of you to come, and I appreciate it.
yeah, and I want to thank you too, Derek, for
Yeah, man.
for coming down and working with Susan today and playing for us. And you brought the whole fam, and my dogs and cats love your wife and your mother-in-law, and it's all good. That's
It's
right.
good having you here. Really is. And Susan, it's great having you here too. I also want to let you know too that if you want to right after this, if he has time, we can do those audios real quick if we just want to repeat those songs that we didn't record.
Did you want me to forget the words again?
That's up to you. But anyway, we're gonna sign this off, and then we're gonna have our interview here in a few minutes. And Helen, I want to thank you too. Without you, this wouldn't work at all.
Oh, of course it would.
So-
And we have lots of help too. We have Reno back in our sound
Reno,
booth, our
thank you, sound man.
engineer.
You're a great sound man.
We are so fortunate to have three wonderful photographers, Jean and Barbara Moore and Bruce
Yes,
Davis.
yes.
We'd like to thank them. We also
And
have
Ashley's here.
Ashley with the Waxhatch Daily Life
Yes,
with
a
us.
reporter here.
Yes, and let's see who else is here.
Reporters here are kind of scary.
Did our friends from Ennis, are they still here or did they leave? We
Oh,
have
they had to go, but they're watching on Facebook.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good.
So the interview portion will be on the YouTube video.
Yeah, and that'll be on a little later, so y'all just have to check it out on YouTube.
That's right.
And that's in the Music Room Studio.
And y'all, you're in the music room.
Thank y'all so much.